All right, folks.
Hey, good stuff, Evan.
Lost for a second there. Unfortunately, disconnected. But hopefully everybody will find us back here on this live stream. So Bryson Davidson right now with the ball. Mikey Ancona now for the Wildcats.
And he will just hold it here.
Yeah, that will
Quarter is almost at an end.
That will run out the third quarter there. And so at the end of the third quarter, Alabama currently leading over the Kentucky Wildcats 7-4 in Lexington, Kentucky.
You know, you never like to say that the game is over because the game still has a lot of time left, but it does get increasingly harder to come back as the time withers away.
Yeah, but I would say 3 goals is not something to be too scared of if you're Kentucky. I think there's definitely a great chance that they're still able to come back and win this game, at least tie it up in the fourth quarter, so we'll see.
But, you know, as the game continues, it's less Kentucky versus Alabama, and it becomes more Kentucky versus Father Time. And as we all know, Father Time is undefeated. He does have 1 loss against LeBron, though, but
Who are you talking about?
Father Time.
Father Time?
Father Time's undefeated.
And Tom Brady.
And Tom
He
Brady.
lost to Tom Brady pretty bad, I will say.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. You know, there was that whole Facebook show Tom Brady had called Tom versus Time.
I don't remember that.
You will if I bring up one moment, AJ, the one where it went very viral. Went very viral, this moment did. Where LeBron James, not LeBron James, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, not LeBron James. You got me thinking of all the GOATs out here. Tom Brady gave his son a good old smooch on the mouth during this show.
I should have never brought up Father Time.
Now you know.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for my co-broadcaster just talking about whatever comes to mind as we're trying to focus on this close game of lacrosse.
Oh, it's a heck of a battle right now in Lexington as the Wildcats are down 4-7.
I think
at the hands of the Alabama Crimson
let's
Tide.
Talk strategy for Kentucky.
I think we're going to start talking a little bit of ball here
to get into this game and close the door on Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, they've already gotten themselves in good positions to succeed, but unfortunately, some drop passes like on that last possession held Kentucky away from putting the ball in the net. So if they're going to keep struggling with that, then it'll be tough. It'll be tough for them, so we'll see what the Wildcats do here. Still man up. 40 seconds left on the shot clock, and now it's even. So Sammy Hamilton, man, coming up right behind him, and the shot fired is saved. Good save by the goalkeeper. The shot attempt by Felix Williams, so Gonzalo starting with the ball in X, and Kana now getting it back to Gonzalo. Well defended by the Crimson Tide. Gonzalo turning on the Jets, coming inside, passing it down low, and it's a little bit too low to Sammy Hamilton. And
Maverick!
Kentucky calling a play here for the ride, and this team does a great job on the rides. A lot of these attackmen will put their body out on the line to stop it. And
get in!
Pass there somehow connecting on the Gilly from the goalkeeper. Connor France getting back in net, and the shot attempt here coming from Alabama, and it's was just hit inside of the post, but they're gonna call it no good. And I thought that one was.
Looks like it went in.
I'm gonna say that I'll have to agree. That one looked like it went in.
I know the Alabama fans definitely thought it went in.
Yeah, Alabama fans most definitely thought that one went in.
Second chance for Alabama as the ball goes loose, only for a second though.
So dodging here is Peter Wetter, firing no good.
Wetter had the green light from his teammates saying go, go, go.
Yes, he's already scored 2 today, Wetter has. So
the shot clock will be reset.
Shot clock was reset for some reason.
Everyone's questioned the rest, but very awkward reset, it appears.
There was no reason.
Yeah, there was no reason for the reset of the shot clock there, but that's Pascal Ankana firing it down low, and not going to shoot it is Hamilton.
It is stopped by Bama.
Defended well by Bama, and they're just going to try and do whatever they can, but Hamilton able to easily slip by his defender. He's double coverage, means somebody's open. Finds the open man. And Peter Johnson swimming over the defender, passing it down low to Gazaldo, and this shot is saved. And this goalkeeper is putting on a master class today.
That shot just went straight to the keeper's chest. Very unfortunate.
France able to save the shot attempt there by Jack Flint. So good job by France getting close to that one as it rolls out of bounds. Kentucky possession for the clear.
Now France just trying to find someone open, and he will find
That's
Pierre.
70.
That's Pierre. Pierre coming down the sideline. No problem. Stepping in bounds. And Kana now for the Cats. Felix Williams now with it. He's being defended way out by half field. Wood Pierre loses the ball, scoops it back up. Pierre turning and burning here, sticking his right hand, passing it down low. And the shot attempt is going to be called in the crease. Not really sure what Alabama player was calling for a penalty. I'm not sure what for. He was just shooting the ball.
That was a very awkward possession there, you know.
Yeah, and so Alabama clearing it here. Gazaldo right there, and he's going to get the rod. Great job by Gazaldo. I don't know. Not sure what they're saying over there, but a little bit of discourse between everybody right there in this little huddle as the clock will start back up again on the clear for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, look over. We're at 70.
Man, what a pass. They're connecting to Jack Smartwood. A little bit of confusion there. People calling for the offsides on the...
He saw it too.
Yeah, I don't really know what was going on. That's okay. No offsides. Never happened, didn't happen. So Dylan Johnson defending here against Alabama. Smartwood right now possessing it for the Crimson Tide. Man, good split dodge there, but picked up well by Lucas Fredo.
Here we go, Fredo!
Great job by Lucas Fredo playing defense all the way out. Looking like he might even drive his guy out of bounds. Now here, Alabama with good possession and luckily unable to get it. They had numbers on that one.
They didn't call it. I'm not going to say they didn't call it.
He just called it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't call it.
Man, I got a lot of animosity for my guy with the shot clock over here. I mean, he's just waiting for the ref, but that's okay. Pass over top to Smartwood, who's going to fire the shot just left of the goal.
66, like Lil Yachty.
Little song reference there.
It appears I'm not the only one into music.
Yeah, goodness
Alabama
gracious, to get a little
Crimson Tide.
Yachty reference there from the Bama. Man, good job by France,
France.
keeping the stick in the passing lane, deflecting that one. It's Machado fighting for that one, and let's see, they're going to give the possession to the Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide, man, here on offense for a long time, had a lot of opportunities, but just can't get nothing going.
Good ball movement right now by the Crimson Tide, and the goal stuffed by France. Good job by France, man. He's having a heck of a half right now.
Good luck.
Bryson Davidson. And Kana. Back to Davidson. Kentucky bench fired up right now. Got that flag that got called, so I believe it is going to be a offsides. Yep, Alabama's got an extra guy down on the field, so Kentucky's got a free play. Try to make something happen here, passing it down low behind the net and over the top to Felix Williams, but it's deflected. So Crimson Tide able to possess, and now they're going to settle into a man down situation. So the Wildcats man up, looking to cut this lead to 2.
This Alabama team not afraid to say what they mean.
No, I don't think 55, who we were claiming to be a great guy earlier, is a great guy. He is saying some terrible things right now to everybody. Yeah, using some choice words for about everybody on the field right now. Man, I hope he doesn't talk to his family like that or his loved ones at all.
Okay. And now play will resume.
Yes,
as man down. That does not stop the bench from trying to give a slight advantage, just yelling at the top of their lungs here.
Yeah, as this has been the Crimson Tide's tactic so far, man down this game, is Peter Johnson now faking the flick up, getting it down low to Hamilton, pushing it across X. And now Rackmeal firing in the save. Man, great job by the Crimson Tide goalkeeper once again stopping that one. What an outing by him so far today, huh? Only allowing 4 goals in, multiple saves.
Absolutely. Especially in this second half, as Kentucky has gotten quite aggressive on the offensive side.
Now we're hearing word here that 13 is the save number.
13 saves.
Owen Flynn, but so it'll be Alabama ball in the alley.
They call for a reset on the clock.
Alabama drawing up a play here, trying to make something happen.
No, I do believe that play call for them was either RV or RB, so I'm not too sure.
I'm gonna say it was neither, most likely Army, as that is a actual play in lacrosse
I misheard.
that AJ does not know about, because AJ has never played lacrosse before, but he's doing a great job
I just
anyways.
misheard.
And he
Wouldn't say all that.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Misheard. He's just hungry maybe. He wants some Arby's.
No, I want McDonald's. But as Alabama has a good attempt. Oh, never mind. Can't handle
Braden
the
Allen
pass.
not able to hold on to it. He eventually scoops it back up. Braden Allen does, and he's going to turn inside, firing one down low. Good stop by France.
No. That's just good feel by Alabama there in the chaos. You're able to find a hole in the defense and get in close and shoot it.
Yeah, and for some reason, no reset on the shot clock.
I don't know if it hit him or not.
Thought it did, but Flynn coming in here, surveying, fake pass, turning to his back shoulder, getting it over the top of the field to a wide open Wetter, dodging, shooting one top of the goal. Scoring is Wetter, putting Alabama up by 4 here in Lexington in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Good move by Wetter to just show that stick, give a little fake, open it up, and then shoot it on the left side. Good goal.
Yeah, that was a great job by Wetter. That's his 3rd on the day.
And the score is now 8-4. Crimson Tide up with about 6 minutes left in the game. If you are just joining us, it is Sunday morning. It's cold and windy. I am AJ now
Hey,
here
Andrew,
with my
he's going
co-host
back.
Israel Schill. And the door is
going
closing for
back.
Kentucky, it looks like.
Starting to at least is York there trying to get the face-off against Caden Wilson. Kentucky able to finally win a face-off, but immediately loses possession to York. And so what was almost greatness right there turned to disaster. Now Alabama possessing on offense, but great defense from Bryson Davidson on York, who's pushing inside. He's going to look to shoot on the check, shoots one more, and that's a goal by York.
Back-to-back goals and back-to-back Alabama possessions, and a flag,
The flag is
after
thrown.
the play.
Not quite sure on who. but it looks like it'll be on the Crimson Tide. Maybe we will wait and try and figure out what the call is. Shocker.
And it's
So 1 minute non-releasable is going to go on York, I believe, for maybe some choice words on a celebration of the goal.
the exact call was unsportsmanlike.
Yes, so I will assume it was some choice words
Yes.
on the goal there for the Kentucky defense, but it'll be locked in. So regardless of goals scored here,
No face-off.
No,
and will be no face-off either. So Kentucky,
big advantage for
big
Kentucky.
advantage for the Wildcats
Wow.
as they are only down 5 here, and they got a minute of man-up offense regardless of whether or not they score the ball.
You can do a lot with
Here we
that.
go, Felix.
Yeah, and so let's see what this Kentucky offense is thinking of as Felix Williams right now with the ball for the Wildcats. And Alabama, here they are back again with that crowd noise that they like to pump in on man down, and they're going to have to do a lot of that as they got about a minute more of that to go. It's Williams inside to Johnson, who's got the advantage with the left hand to Hamilton, back across, and the pass across to Johnson just over the stick, and that would have been a great shot attempt by Johnson if it was
Hey, we
just
still have numbers, Pete.
barely too high.
We still have numbers. Take it away. Press 70. Good check.
Bryson Davidson
Over.
having a tough time right now. Cooper Wilds is going to be the one touching the ball as it was out of bounds, and so Alabama with a fresh, wow, 55 coming back at it again with something.
I believe he said nada. That means no in Spanish.
And
It
And
actually means nothing.
It actually does not mean no
I
in
was gonna
Spanish.
say, that doesn't
It
sound
means
right.
nothing.
If you want to say no in Spanish, you do just say no.
No.
That doesn't
No.
sound right.
So good job from 55 who,
Alabama education.
yeah, clearly a science major over at the University of Alabama is number 55.
All right, let's back to the
Good stick.
cross. Is Kentucky
And a
able
great
to?
job by the Kentucky defense picking that one off is Bryson Davidson. What a floater pass up one more, two to Johnson, who's full steam ahead. And Johnson's got numbers, gonna look to pass it, does, and goal for the Wildcats.
A little Johnson to Johnson action.
A little Johnson to Johnson action there.
Dylan Johnson. with
Dylan
the
to
assist
Peter.
Peter Johnson.
They are not related, folks, but
How cool was that?
how
though?
cool was that? The Johnson to Johnson connection by the Wildcats.
All right, Force.
So 24 seconds left on this man-up opportunity for the Wildcats. Going to try and squeeze one more in if they can. Clay Stambaugh at the center stripe taking the face-off here against York. Sorry, not York. He is currently serving the penalty.
Good win.
Stambaugh winning the face-off there and flicks it up and not able to grab it as Johnson. And now Stambaugh having a tough time, and the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to the possession of Alabama. And Alabama calling no way Jose on the shot. I'm not even sure what to say to that, AJ, if I'm going to be honest with you. We're getting a lot. We're
I
getting a
mean,
lot out of 55 this morning.
Yeah,
He's
I apologize to the viewers as I'm not talking as much because I'm just listening to this Alabama team and everything they're saying on the field. That'll be number 20,
We're at 70.
Asher. And they
looks like the ball's going to go out of bounds on Alabama.
Alabama just throwing it away. Very sloppy possession there. Not what you want to see when you have.
So about 3 minutes to go. Let's see what Kentucky can do here. Is they're no longer man up, so they were able to squeeze one goal in off that locked-in opportunity. Trying to dodge behind X there. Hamilton, just under a minute on the shot clock, gets a stick to the face. Now Logan Bates with it for the Wildcats. Gets it down to Gazaldo, firing over the top. No good.
No, reset.
There will be no shot clock reset here. They're just above 40 seconds left for the Wildcats to make something happen. The
And
shot
shot attempt there. No good. Going to get called in the crease. So Alabama clearing over the top here, and man, full steam ahead. See what Alabama can do here on the pass. Shot scored.
looks like Alabama was tired of playing defense and turned it into some quick offense as they score again now, doubling Kentucky's total.
So Alabama currently leads 10-5 over the Wildcats.
I'm so hungry.
Me too.
Now,
Me
it
too.
looks like we just had a hunger comment, something that usually comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, well, it always comes out of somebody's mouth on this broadcast, AJ. We like to eat.
Let's go,
Yes,
Forge.
we do.
So, York. In
York
there.
back in. Just above 2 minutes left in this game. 5-goal deficit. Not the position any Wildcat wants to be in, as Caden Wilson just, letting York feel his stick.
Man, and putting York right to the ground, and
What is it called?
flag is down on the field on
Are we serious?
they're gonna call a hold on Bryson Davidson, it appears. Unsure where they were looking on that call.
That's the Alabama.
And
I mean, that's a
yeah, and
ref.
Alabama's not really saying some
Who is
nice
that?
things to the coaches and players, and they're being a little disrespectful, I would say, to this Kentucky squad. And let's see what the look's gonna be here.
I don't like that. If you're gonna win with some class,
Couldn't agree more. 'Cause it's,
Wasn't even a penalty. Like, I'm allowed talking.
no,
I'm a true believer. If you are winning the game, you can say what you want, but to an extent, there is a line that you can't cross, and Bama is kind of thinning that line, kind of tap dancing on it.
Red, don't give him that.
yeah, to say the least. So Kentucky will be man down here, starting with
Why
possession.
did we have a call?
Not really sure how Kentucky is starting with it, but Ankana not really thinking about it, as he's going to slip and fall, able to stand back up. Fortunately, now his defender slips and falls. Man, everybody's hitting the turf right now. Turf Monster's out to go. And
Hey, free! Free! Actually, just kill.
Flag down
Kill.
here.
Oh, my.
good sportsmanship there from Ankana and number 11 from the Crimson Tide, both recognizing that they both slipped and fell in the exact same spot. Had nothing to do with the other person's play.
Absolutely
Just making
not.
sure that they both agree that neither of them crossed each other up. So
And
not
we
really
missed
sure.
the flag call there.
Yeah, there was a flag on the field. Not sure what for. He's calling a travel. I don't know what that means in lacrosse.
Oh,
Maybe procedure. So still unsure, and it looks like Alabama will start with the ball just over their half field mark. And Kentucky will be man down.
okay. What a change.
I'm going to be
in
honest with you folks, I'm
events.
not really sure where that's all coming from. I don't know what to say on that.
We had some We had some.
Goal scored there and a flag down.
Oh,
And pushing and shoving from France and Alabama, and more flags are thrown, and 55's yelling to just fight them. Man, no class whatsoever here from the Alabama Crimson Tide as they are currently leading 6 over the Wildcats.
the score now 11-5.
Zone France.
Believe it looks like it will be on Connor France, who's
Bryce is coming up.
having his 3rd penalty of the season. France definitely not afraid of contact or much at all as he's looking to bark back at the Alabama bench there.
Here we go, Bryce.
Man, I'm interested to see how these handshakes are going to go at the end of the game.
You know, I will say what I did see in that little scrim right there was a lot of talking about Alabama and Connor France, a man that did not like to hear it. So he did go up and collide helmets with his opponent right there. I'm sure that is the reason he is now out of the game.
Yeah, and so Bryce Mode will take over in net, captain for the Wildcats, junior goalkeeper. Had a great outing on Friday night. A 10-9 win.
This is just the
That's
shot
just
clock.
the shot clock. If I had to guess, somewhere in between 2 to 3 minutes is my best guess.
Big eyes, eh?
And now Bryce Mode will be seeing his first bit of play today.
And we got some lounging here by Alabama. They're just hanging out. They're yelling at him to get up, but he's hanging out. He's not worrying about a daggone thing right now. Just got his hands behind his head, looking like he might start to stand up. Maybe. Yes.
That is number
That is-
55.
The same guy, number 55, who's been all over the antics today for this Alabama squad.
Personality.
Yeah, big personality guy for Alabama. Somebody's got to do it, I suppose. That's Jackson Davidson, the sophomore defender from Cincinnati, Ohio. Not too far from home here in Lexington, only about an hour and 15 minutes south of Cincinnati.
And now there's a lot of stoppage, a lot of talking about how to deal with all the, what's the word you would use to describe?
Commotion, I would say,
Commotion that's
on
been
the
going
field.
on.
Both coaches are out talking to the refs. I'm sure that it's a lot of, can you guys